How are we doing? This
Quite
is,
well.
Yeah, excellent. I will get to that in a moment. My name is Joe.
I am Greg.
And we are the All-Seeing Guys.
Motherfuckers, you know who we are.
Thank you for tuning in once again. There's another special show coming your way.
Every show's special.
Every show's special.
There's nothing special about it in the sense that
let's not pick a favourite.
So what episode number is this? Can you remember?
I don't know. 24.
Yes, 24.
Say.
24.
24.
There's not that many yet to lose count of. What's been going on?
Been chilling since the previous episode. Which actually, we can talk about that.
Yes.
Last episode's been very, very popular.
Yeah, that was good fun. I enjoyed that.
A lot of feedback. Thank you, Kaz,
good.
once again,
Thanks
for
for
sitting in
joining
with
us. That was a lot of fun. A very drunk episode.
Oh, yeah, we got well on it that day. Still no word from Captain Morgan's on the sponsorship, but, you know,
we're still drinking it.
We're still drinking
We're
it.
still going strong.
It's still delightful.
So this episode, we've been thinking about what can we talk about going forward? What subjects can we raid?
It's because we've covered quite a lot already. From kebabs to I don't know, more kebabs.
More kebabs. So I was thinking, going over previous episodes like the 90s ones, the Fighting Cocks ones, even last week, the tattoo one.
Yeah.
It just seems that a lot of our episodes have a constant theme all the way through them.
Yeah.
Like there's something that runs all the way throughout. Throughout all the stories and wacky adventures, there's always one usually absolute between all of it.
Yep.
And that is our very own town, Kingston upon Thames.
I was wondering if you'd say the upon Thames. I was looking at you.
I
and
hadn't
just like,
planned to
is
at
he
all.
gonna say it? Is he gonna say
I was
it?
thinking this. I was like, is he going to go for it? He's going to go for it.
You know, it really cheapens the fact when we do something like that, and then afterwards we celebrate whilst talking about it.
We kind of forget we're doing a podcast. And just be like,
that's exactly it.
It's like really over celebrating.
And this will stay in as well.
Yes, of course it has to. So this episode, we are the town ambassadors.
Yeah, buddy.
We are Kingston. It's our town. Like for better or worse, it's our town.
But not Surbiton, because that's Tony's town.
No. Duke of Surbiton. Kingston can be, don't be wrong, at times it can be horrible for the nasty fucking cunts.
It's very true. But then, what place
you
isn't?
can be very thankful to be there.
Yeah.
So we're not going to be taking the piss constantly out of Kingston. We're going to be celebrating it in its own unique way. But we can do it because it's kind of like when you take the piss out of like your younger sibling for being retarded. You can take the piss out of them, but other people can't take the piss out of them because they're your family. Yeah. That's kind of how I feel the past we have today with Kingston. It's our retarded younger sibling.
Yeah, no, that is it. Yeah. It's a lovely place, but at some times you just want to hit it.
Exactly. And in the summertime, that place thrives.
Yeah, no. During the summer,
beautiful sunny day that Kingston is so awesome.
The river's lovely. All the men are down there in their shorts with their t-shirts off. All the men. But it is. I hate that kind of thing. But yeah, just walking around with a t-shirt over their shoulder.
A tiny bit of sunlight out. It might still be freezing outside. Yeah. As soon as a beam of light hits Kingston upon Thames, instantly everyone stood by the river in shorts and flip-flops. Even though they're shivering, they just stood there like, yes.
Not even in the pubs because they've all gone to the co-op to get beers and they're just sat
behind the pubs by the river. So, who are we to talk about Kingston? Who are we to talk about Kingston? What gives us the?
We are the not the rightful owners, but we are residents.
I've always been in or around Kingston. I moved from Cheshunt to Worcester Park at 4 years old. I've since then, me and my wife lived in Surrey, which is down the road from Kingston. But I've always worked in Kingston, grew up in Kingston.
Yeah, no, I was.
It always was it was the closest town.
I obviously grew up in Sunbury, but Kingston was always like the big town that you go to. Like when you're it's the weekend and you're with the mates, you go to Kingston.
Yeah,
it's what you and that still goes on now.
Yeah, of course
everyone's
it does.
just like
because the Cox is in Kingston.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. But even I'm talking about even the generation of teenagers.
Because you worked in Kingston as well for quite a while, didn't you?
I did, yeah. I worked in Jessop's for 7 years.
Yeah, you
from
worked
the age of 18.
That's got to meet you down the pub because you were in Jessop's.
Yeah, I was down there a lot because it was a terrible job. Yeah. So I spent a whole lot of time.
I always remember it being a big deal when I was allowed to go to Kingston on my own. That was a big deal. First time you went with your friends, you went, got a McDonald's and just stood around. You didn't know what else to do.
Because you've got no other money.
The first time you've gone out to Kingston for the day with your friends and you got your £5 that you've already used.
Yeah. It was good, man. Yeah, I always remember that. The weekend trips with your mates to Kingston. That was good. You usually end up just following around a bunch of girls or something because you're a bit weird. And then you get bored
hanging
of that.
Out HMV.
HMV, going in there, causing trouble, putting horror movies in the Disney section and whatever. But yeah,
and vice versa, Disney movies in the horror section.
Yeah, that is a horror.
Someone's gonna get fucked up coming in and picks up The Lion King.
That is a horror movie. A dad dies, man.
At the beginning.
Right in the beginning. If you haven't seen it, I apologise.
Mufasa. Ooh, say it again.
Whoopi Goldberg.
So let's get the boring bits out of the way. Kingston upon Thames. A little insight into Kingston for you.
Some statistics.
No statistics. No statistics. I've got no stats. Just a little bit of info here.
Okay.
Kingston upon Thames, also known as Kingston. It's the principal settlement of the Royal Borough of Kingston upon Thames.
It would be weird though if, like, when you were younger, you'd be a kid and just be like, "Oh, should we go to Kingston upon Thames?"
It would, right?
Why do you need?
Can we go to the Royal Borough of Kingston upon Thames?
guys, good idea. Should we go to the Royal Borough of Kingston upon Thames later?
It was an ancient market town where Saxon kings were crowned.
Really?
Yeah. Kingston.
It sounds like a little rhyme.
It does, doesn't it? It's pretty good.
Do it as a rhyme, like a nursery rhyme.
It was the ancient market town where the Saxon kings were crowned.
That's the only bit that rhymes, isn't it?
Yeah,
after that, everything doesn't rhyme.
Nothing works. That was ridiculous. It was Kingston was a large part of an ancient parish in the county of Surrey. And was a town of an ancient borough formed in 1835.
You're right, these are boring bits.
Yeah. It's old, man. It's old. Kingston has a landmark in it. Well, actually, it has the coronation stone in it as well.
What?
The coronation stone.
What's that?
Where Queen's coronation stone.
Is that the thing in the marketplace?
No, it's by the police station. That's not what it used to be, but it's there now. It's a
Is
big
it
stone.
an actual stone?
Yeah, it's a big thing. It's quite a famous thing in Kingston, to be fair.
Yeah, no, sorry. Yeah, I do apologise. I've never paid attention to it.
I think it's why
because it's a giant fucking rock.
Kingston has a rock. It's very.
Kingston has a rock.
We should definitely go have a look at it. But there's something a bit more different about Kingston. It has another landmark. A landmark that I kind of like just used to it was being, so I don't really question it.
Is it options?
I've seen it when I've been abroad. I've seen it on like London postcards. This
really?
landmark. Yeah. Do you remember like Josh worked in a pub when he moved back to Australia?
Yeah.
And a little while later, he put up a thing with, "Oh, my girlfriend knows I miss his home," and she bought him like a painted canvas of this landmark as well.
Oh,
they are, of course, what we know them as the fallen down phone boxes.
Yeah!
There's 12 red telephone boxes, and they're all knocking over like it's a domino in a line. It's pretty cool. Just 12 of them in a line, all falling down like dominoes.
I actually, because there was the storm recently that we had. Was it like the remnants of Hurricane Katie?
Yeah.
I saw a poster done by Kingston Police, and it was a picture of the fallen phone boxes, and it just said Hurricane Katie causes mass destruction to phone boxes, and they're all just tipped over.
See, Kingston Police can have a laugh.
They can.
Do you know there's a name for that structure? It's not just called the falling down phone boxes. It actually has a name.
I know there's like a plaque on it, but I never read the plaque because I don't want to be disappointed.
You might be disappointed. It's not.
I bet it's really artsy bullshit.
What would you call it?
What would I call it? I would call it the fallen phone boxes.
Yeah, it's called Out of Order by David Mack. It was commissioned in 1988.
That late? I thought it was like the 90s.
No, well, only 2 years away from the 90s.
All right, fair enough.
Was
good valid point.
In 1988, as part of the landscaping in the New Relief Road. It was described as anti-minimalistic.
Oh, I guess that's pretty on point. It's not minimalistic in the slightest. It's 12 phone boxes tipping over.
I always love seeing the kids doing parkour on it as well.
Yeah, that is always
trying to. You got a lot of skateboarders there as well. Everyone sat there filming as well.
And Japanese tourists as well.
Oh yeah, they
always
love it,
see Japanese tourists there.
Yeah, it's a sight to see.
Oh, we come to take a picture.
That was
racist.
That was okay, wasn't it? That
stolen that from Henry Zabrowski.
That was fun. Kingston is in Surrey.
And Jamaica.
I remember someone asked me where I got my t-shirt from once. I was like, "Oh, Natjacks." He's like, "Where's that?" I was like, "Oh, in Kingston." He went, "Well, Jamaica." I was like,
no, you fucking moron.
No, Kingston's just down the road. Kingston.
The Royal Borough of
Yeah,
upon Thames. Sorry,
it's a lovely shop.
Sorry,
in Jamaica.
I didn't say Kingston upon Thames. Sorry, I know I got
right.
confused.
I know they've changed Staines upon Thames. Staines is not far from Kingston, and it was always Staines, and now they've added the upon Thames at the end.
Yeah, that's it.
Has it made a big difference?
No, it's still Shell.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Surrey popped up on BuzzFeed recently. I'm not going to read all of these, but it had 46 things you learn living in Surrey for 10 years.
Yeah. These are really good, actually.
Some of them are good. Some of them are good. Some of them are a bit like, you have to live there to know the hell we're talking about.
Yeah. But that's all right. Most of our listeners are in Kingston, so they're kind of going to know what we're on about.
Lots of celebs have lived in Surrey. I always say Cheryl Cole, even though it doesn't say it says her actual surname, but I always know her Cheryl Cole.
Yeah.
Or Tweedy. Is that her as well?
Yeah, Tweedy was before she married that footballer bloke, and then she took his name because she got really, really famous.
Katie Price, Jordan.
Really?
Yep.
In Kingston?
Apparently so. Or in Surrey.
Oh, okay.
And Jacqueline Wilson. I see her a lot in Kingston, actually.
Is that the novelist?
Yeah, I see her a lot in Kingston. Americans can't pronounce sorry.
They really can't. They say sorry.
So I can see how you can sound like sorry.
And they say sorry.
And when they can, they ever think they've heard the sorry joke before. People from Surrey really like dogs.
What?
Apparently.
Everyone likes dogs.
Oh, not everyone likes dogs.
But particularly in Surrey, they're more favoured.
Finding a parking space for your Range Rover at the Bental Centre is an eternal struggle, which is why there are many Mini Coopers.
What Surbiton mum wrote this fucking article?
They talk about,
you wouldn't believe it.
It's Oceana,
Earlier,
not Prism.
It took me 45 minutes to find a fucking parking space for my Land Rover.
Everyone remembers the one time someone from Surrey was in the Bake Off.
Yeah, no, I don't
remember that person. We know this person.
I think Matt's sister tried to get on that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Tried to.
Charlotte, I think she put her name forward for it, and but didn't get on. But she used to bake. She does a lot of baking. She's very good at it.
Oh, fantastic.
She did Matt's wedding cake.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good, handy, isn't it?
Yeah.
A lot
the
of
more
people,
you know.
A lot of people from Surrey take a lot of pride in Box Hill.
Why?
But really, it's just a glorious lump.
I'd like a bit more insight into that as to why.
There's no insight.
Well,
we should do.
Sorry, no, that's right. It's a list on BuzzFeed. There's no information apart from that.
We should do an episode to Box Hill.
Do what?
We should do an episode at Box Hill.
Is that where you want to go for a walk?
No, I think it's a good place to go for one, though.
That'd be pretty good.
Because it's quite a cool, like, you go down, there's all these woods and fucking stepping stones across the
Yeah, I
lake,
remember that.
You know?
I used to go
cool
there
shit
when I was younger. My mum and dad used to
Yeah.
take us there and we go for
Okay,
walks.
we can do that.
Can
In the summertime, we'll be hitting it outside on this show.
Can we take beers?
Of course we can.
Sweet,
Of
awesome.
course we can. We're not
Awesome.
fucking sober, are we?
Oh, that'd be ridiculous.
That would be absolutely ridiculous.
Why would you do anything so?
But we have to give shout outs to a recent Kingston.
Shit outs.
Shit, oh my god.
Drink.
Fucking hell.
No, please give a shit out.
Alright, take two.
Take two. Use take two.
We have to give shout outs to Kingston for a win in a recent award ceremony.
Ah, yes, we do.
Something we have a very high interest in.
Yeah, no, we've dating back to the first episode when we talked about the Kebab Awards. Again, recently, what was it, about a month ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, about a month ago, they had the 4th annual Kebab Awards, but it got a lot more. Press coverage this year.
It was very covered this year.
Yeah, it was massively covered because Jeremy Corbyn was a guest.
Yes, he was. Yeah,
he was invited and went along. Although he's a vegetarian.
Yes, he is. Yeah. He discussed all things kebabs despite being vegetarian.
He bigged up falafel.
He did. Yes, he did. He definitely bigged up. He made a falafel joke that didn't really go down as funny as he thought it would.
No.
Which I still think he remade in a newspaper interview as well. I've got this joke. I'm going to keep pushing it until someone finds it funny.
Maybe the vegetarians will find it
But
funny.
it was a Kingston Kebab House was crowned at the best kebab restaurant in South London.
It got the, I think it was the best restaurant category, I think.
That's what I just said, yeah. The best kebab restaurant in South London.
Yeah, sorry.
I can never say the name of it. Cappadocia.
Cappadocia.
Cappadocia on Fife Road took home the award for Best Kebab Restaurant, but lost out on 2 other awards it had been nominated for: Best Value and Best Customer Service.
I think I haven't eaten in the restaurant bit. I've been in the actual. I've been in the takeaway.
Very, very nice.
Yeah, no, I've heard really good things about it. But like, I've been in the takeaway bit where you got the big spinning meat. But I've never actually sat down and had a meal there.
Yeah, it's very good. I highly recommend it. It's expensive, but it's fucking nice as well.
Yeah, but
it's very much worth it. But we're eating kebab though, anyway.
Yeah, they used to have a belly dancer there.
Yeah, they do still have that some nights.
That's cool. I've never actually witnessed it.
No.
Never walked past and seen a belly dancer.
Oh, I've walked past and seen it.
Rubbing like lamb meat on her boobs and shit.
I don't think that's how that works.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
It's not like that scene from
She's wearing like an outfit made of kebab meat.
Part 1, sorry.
She's wearing an outfit made of kebab meat whilst doing belly dancing.
Oh, it's like Lady Gaga style.
Yeah.
There is, of course, I did notice when I was looking into this in the Kebab Board wins, it also popped on my Facebook.
It seems like there's a lot of categories.
It popped up on my Facebook. London Falafel Festival.
That's
happening the 1st of May in Borough Market, London.
I reckon Corbyn will go to that one as well.
Yeah, falafel, but you has to be there now. If he went to the Kebab Awards
and
made a joke about falafel and doesn't go to the London Falafel Festival.
That's hard to say. London Falafel Festival.
3.9k people are interested. What is this interested bollocks on Facebook? I hate this interested bollocks.
It's
I
kind of
always
weird.
see it. Jodie is interested in an event. What does that mean?
Because the thing is, that just makes me think, it's like, well, what are you, like, taking interest in it that you want to go? Like, are you going?
I better let everyone know that I find that interesting.
Yeah, I don't even see that button.
It's the online version of,
Yeah. Maybe.
Perhaps yes.
No, that's it. All it is people that clicked maybe and they said, like, well, they've shown some interest. It's just like, they haven't quite made a decision if they're going yet or
so
not.
at what point do you change it to yes?
When you've made a decision.
Or just stays. I think interested is just
update. They're changing their interest has changed to a full official. I'm going.
Can you imagine if you sent someone like an invite to your birthday on Facebook and it just popped up saying they were interested? Oh, they're thinking it over.
Yeah, it's interesting.
And then like 2 days later puts no.
Yeah.
Oh well, fair play. They thought on it. Interesting. He thought about it.
No, I'm not going to go to that.
I find his interesting.
I'm interested in his interests.
I'm interested in your interests.
Interest enthusiast, Craig Armstrong.
When has Kingston made it into the news? When's it been popular?
When people die.
That's true. There's a lot of
You weren't expecting that?
No, I wasn't actually.
That really caught you off guard.
That did catch me off guard.
Yeah, there's been I don't know. It's usually when something like a fire happens or like.
There was one recently that was very popular. That was doing viral. Was the guy exposing the truth on the YouTube channel about the environmental officers? Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't see that go viral.
That was interesting.
The dude that was getting drunk people to box with him.
Yep,
that happened in Kingston High Street.
That was on here next. Yep. The Go YouTube.
Yep.
Drunk people versus boxer. So a guy went out to Kingston. I reckon like a Wednesday night. 'Cause it wasn't that busy. But
it looked. You wouldn't do it on a Friday.
But
or
it was
Saturday
late. It must have been late.
People will cave your fucking head in.
And he basically just he's a kickboxer, and he put on his.
He had like a protective helmet on.
Yeah, and he was like,
and he gave the gloves to like a drunk person.
Yeah, he was like,
choice.
Put some gloves on, try and hit me.
Yeah.
He wasn't fighting back. They were just trying to hit. One guy got massively into it though.
Yeah, he was like ducking and weaving and stuff like that. He was like he was defending himself. He wasn't just letting him crack.
Yeah, because he was good. It was hard to lay a punch in him.
Yeah. He did. He knew how to move about.
Yeah.
And then there's like one dude who like he completely like makes fall to the ground and he does like a celebration.
Few people fall to it. Would you have done it?
Yeah, I probably would have.
Yeah.
That seemed like a laugh.
Yeah,
I probably would have made sure that he wasn't going to punch me.
No, yeah. Well, I don't think he was punching, was he? He was just.
Nah, he was just defending and like ducking.
He was just
like
blocking and ducking, so you couldn't land a punch on him, which is quite impressive.
If I was wrecked on tequila, I probably would have had a go. Yeah, like I'd be like, yeah, all right, let's have it. Yeah, all right, what have I got to do? All right, sweet, cool. And then I probably just would have punched someone else in the face. Just be like, see,
just run off with the
that
boxing
easy,
gloves.
mate. Catch him when they're not looking. Yeah, these are really nice gloves, mate. Thanks.
There was another big story at Kingston went viral as well. It's quite an old one now.
What was it?
It was the Have a Go hero. That video went viral of police chasing a drug suspect, whatever that means.
Oh,
and as he went past where like Starbucks is, you just saw this guy stick his leg out.
Is that where it was? Up. The one near the fallen phone boxes? That's Starbucks, or the one near the
the one by Pret. Yeah,
yeah.
It's just there, just opposite where the guy stand with the mobile phone signs.
Oh man.
Yeah, getting chased. This guy stuck his leg out and tripped up the suspect.
Yeah, buddy.
And he turned out to be a soldier.
What, the guy who tripped him up?
Yeah, he was a soldier. Yeah.
And what about the guy that tripped
up? He revealed himself
at
a conference to be at the Wellington Barracks by Buckingham Palace.
Oh, good on you, lad.
Yeah. So yeah, he did it right. Fucking that went viral.
It did, yeah. There's, I think that went viral because everyone was trying to figure out what part of Kingston it was in because I couldn't figure it out.
He said he heard someone shout "Stop, police!" and immediately his military training just kicked in.
That's MK Ultra. Then. Just like that's the key. That's the key phrase, and just like insert must protect.
We have another little story in Kingston. This one was big in the papers a few years ago.
Okay.
Cheryl Tweedy at the time.
Ah, yes.
Was found guilty of assault there as well.
She was, yeah. She went to Crown Court, didn't she?
Yeah.
Was it Crown Court or Magistrates?
Yeah, because she allegedly punched the bathroom attendant at a club in Guildford.
See, you can take the girl out of Newcastle. You can't take Newcastle out of the girl.
She had to pay $3,000 to cost as well.
Yeah.
Oh man, could you?
There's
a picture of her there of the bath attendant got punched in the face.
Oh man, she has got a fucking massive black eye.
Yeah.
She does look like a piece of shit. Cheryl Cole does. Like,
yeah. It's old though. That's old. But
yeah, no, that is well. I remember that happening. Like, I definitely remember that.
That was big news in Kingston.
It was.
Didn't you have an interesting piece of news from Kingston you found out earlier?
Oh yeah, that was a good one, wasn't it? It was an article I read. It started last year. It was around Christmas time. Sorry for the delays. I've just got to find it.
I should be really talking then if you're doing that. I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. I'm making it work. Okay. Yes, this is it. Found it instantly. See, I got a new phone. Everything's quicker now. Enjoy this whilst it lasts. I saw this. Yeah, this is December 28th, 2015. A Richmond man destroyed a blanket belonging to police while in custody at Kingston Police Station. Joe McDermott, Lancaster, 22, of Kings Farm Avenue, destroyed a custody blanket worth £28 while in cell 5. You know how little information they have when they start telling you things like the number cell he was in. Like, They wrote. Well,
this is a recreation of the blanket in question.
Yeah, I've been given this news article, but I've only made it 2 paragraphs. Like
forensics have tried to piece back the blanket to see what it would look like. Here's an artist's impression. Just
I want to know
South Park.
The thing I'm annoyed with is that the article doesn't tell me how he destroyed it.
Yeah, exactly. It's the biggest bit of news.
I think he just shit all over it.
Yeah,
shat all over it.
I mean, destroyed sounds like it was a pretty full-on attack on a blanket.
I mean, usually you hear destroyed and blanket, you think, oh, I probably set it on fire, but they take all those implements away from you, so you can't do that in your cell. So the last thing you could do is basically just shit, piss, or puke on it.
Yeah, rip it up.
Yeah. But you can't rip a blanket off.
How did they punish him?
Well, he pleaded guilty and was ordered to pay £208.
He kind of had £208. The blanket's only worth 28.
Yeah.
Fucking arseholes.
That's an inflation for you, isn't it?
Jesus Christ.
Nuts. Well, nuts. Funny though.
I love the fact you pleaded guilty.
Yeah.
Do you plead guilty to destroying the blanket that wasn't yours?
Don't plead not guilty because there's literally footage of you doing it. It's like, nah, that's not me. No, that's not me. No.
So Kingston has some crazy tales to show if it has.
They're right, yeah,
if
man.
We're talking about bloody towels getting destroyed. So much shit goes on in Kingston. We can't talk about it. Honestly, so much goes on. And if we do, it can paint quite a nasty image of Kingston.
Yeah, there's been a few incidents.
Yeah, there's been. We're not going to go into that, but there's been a fair few suicides there.
Yeah, but you know why? Because we're here to rep. We're here to rep Kingston.
There was 2 in one day once as well. 2 in one. I know. Sorry, one day after another.
Fucking hell.
Crazy, man.
Yeah.
It's like, I remember one day I listed all this crazy. There was one summer all this crazy shit started happening. Hence, this is when I went on the That's podcast to talk about a bit of it. But there was so much more crazy shit happening. Just
this is the
there was like car crashes and shit. There was just like crazy stuff in the paper. And I remember I listed all the weird shit that had been happening. Sent it to Joe and was like, I think this is building up to something. I feel like big's gonna happen. There's too much crazy stuff happening in this short space of time. And you were just like, no, I'll be all right.
Yeah,
it's fine. I think it's on the Hellmouth, like in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. That's what Kingston is on. It's on the Hellmouth of Buffy.
Still waiting on that Hellmouth. Still waiting.
It's going to open one day. One of the strangest days I remember having in Kingston.
Imagine if it opened in Kingston as well.
It probably wouldn't surprise me. This was on a Sunday in 2009.
Okay.
I was working in a fashion retailer.
Uh-huh.
Not the one I work in now. It was a suit one. Fuck it. I was working in Hugo Boss.
Fuck it.
Everyone called in sick.
Okay.
Everyone called in sick. It was me and a part-timer.
Yeah.
I was just like, fuck. You remember we were talking about the episode where people calling in sick all the time? Fly in my eye. Like,
fly in my eye.
Everyone called in sick. So it was me and a part-timer, and it was just us, and there's 2 floors. And I was like, I had to call Lizzie, who would be my wife in years to come. Yep. I had to call her in her day off, and she'd been out the night before. And I remember she ran back and was like, "What prick has called in sick?" I was like, "Oh, all of them?"
All of them.
So she came down. She came into work, and it was just us 3, and it was fucking mental. It was so fucking busy.
Really?
Like, one of the busiest Sundays I'd had.
Damn.
And you couldn't.
Is there something special going on that day?
No, it was just really, really busy. But it was a full-on day. No one had no breaks. Oh. It was just dickhead customers all day. There was a crazy woman screaming outside, like proper. There was a massive crowd around her.
Yeah.
And police were trying to so many police were trying to restrain this woman, and she was just screaming and throwing them off. Like, mate, it was fucking weird day. Like
fucking Sundays, man.
Yeah, proper full-on. And then shortly after that, towards the end of closing, it just started to go quiet again. The first time we all stopped and were just like, fuck.
Yeah.
What a fucking crazy day. And then we just heard what sounded like an airplane was going to crash on the top of the shop. Just this loud, like, and we was like, oh my God. I was like, that's it. That's it.
That's it.
That's the cherry on top of this shit. A fucking plane is going to fucking crash on us. And I looked out and a fucking helicopter was landing just in the park next to us.
No.
Like a rescue helicopter.
What the fuck?
Yeah. It was the owner of the music shop was seen hanging in the window. He'd killed himself. People had seen him and called the ambulance.
No.
Yeah.
What, Hans music?
Yeah. Hans music. Hans music, yeah.
Is it not Hans? Sorry, no, that's the old man from Mighty Ducks. Sorry.
I was just like, what a crazy fucking day.
Fuck that, man.
Quite sad though, because that was many years ago, but only recently that store's closing down now.
I told you about like how like I was at that training day and they brought up Kingston and like things like the suicides happening and stuff like that. And then everyone just started saying all these things about Kingston, and the guy like doing the presentation was just like, so really fun place to be, Kingston. And I was just like, you don't even know half of it, mate. Like,
so when you were growing up in Kingston, where was the best places you used to go? What was an ideal Saturday for you in Kingston?
It was usually going on the train because
you used to get the train. I was a bus man.
The thing was, we always got the train because I'd never really been on the bus and didn't know how it worked. So I was just like, I know how the train do. I do a train. I'm going to go on the train.
Train's more complicated, isn't it?
Apparently not.
Oh.
No, it's just like just stops until Kingston, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or usually jump off at Hampton Wick because we didn't have the money. We go in, we walk into Kingston from Hampton Wick, so we hadn't paid. And then straight to the Bentall Centre, standard.
Yeah,
standard procedure.
Standard. Always in the Bentall Centre.
Yeah. Were you there when the Bentall Centre opened? Like when the Queen turned up?
No.
The Queen, yeah.
I remember it being a big thing.
Yeah, it's the Queen.
Yeah.
The Queen?
There's pictures of it all upstairs at the management suite.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool when you go up like into the management suite of Bentall's. They've got on the wall, they had on the wall pictures of it being built. And you know the big glass...
The tunnel.
Yeah. There was a picture of that on a boat going down like the River Thames.
Yeah, they had to like
London.
actually like send it via the Thames.
Yeah,
Not just because it was a big fucking deal, just because it was the only way to transport it.
Yeah, it was fucking huge.
It's fucking large, man.
Do you ever see the? Do you remember that TV show Primeval with one of those girls from S Club 7 in it?
Yeah.
They
Hannah.
filmed an episode. Yeah, they filmed an episode in Kingston.
Really?
It was about when a velociraptor was loose in a shopping centre, and they filmed it in Bentall's. and they're called in to like sort out.
Amazing.
Mate, it's so because you're watching it, you're just like. That's Bentall's.
Yeah.
But they mix it up a bit because they go downstairs in Bentall's and then come out at the bottom of John Lewis. So it's lies.
Yeah.
And then they go through a door in John Lewis and they're at the bottom of the rotunda by the bar and the pool table. So I was like, man, this shopping centre would be amazing. But for the outside shot, it was some shopping centre in Leeds.
Of course, yeah. It's because it just looked grander.
But it was pretty interesting. So all the inside of it was in Kingston.
I think there's been a lot of like TV stuff like filmed in Kingston.
Oh, loads of stuff gets filmed
like
in
The
Kingston.
Bill always got filmed in Kingston, wasn't it?
Always love seeing The Bill. I love watching old episodes of The Bill. Just being like, holy fuck, they're on fucking old.
I remember one distinct episode where they were running down that alleyway near Marks and Spencer's.
Yeah.
And I just remember that. And there was like one of them was pretending to be a pregnant woman. And then she was about to get mugged, and then they arrested these guys. It was like a real covert Bill operation.
Yeah. I remember seeing one when they drove past the fighting cocks or outside it.
Yeah.
But yeah, they used to film The Bill all over the place. But they used to film that Primal Evil got filmed loads in Kingston. I worked in another shop in the marketplace. They'd always be out there filming.
Yeah.
That big advert for Walker's Crisp with like Jimmy Carr and fucking what's his name?
Jimmy Carr.
He was
Gary Lineker.
Gary Lineker. They filmed adverts in Kingston.
Fucking hell.
Actually,
yeah, during the market as well. When the market, the night market was on, they filmed something there as well.
Do you remember Starlog in the Bentall Centre?
No,
it was like a Forbidden Planet.
Oh no,
shop,
I do remember that when it first opened.
I fucking love that shop, man.
I used to go in there. They used to get. I used to buy like X-Men cards.
Yeah, they had all the X-Men cards and all the American figures in there.
Yeah,
that shop was fucking awesome.
That
I was
place
so
was so
sad when that shut down because there's never been a shop as cool as that in Kingston.
Not
again.
even close. I mean, there is a comic book shop and it is awesome, but it's not even close to.
It's not that. No, this was fucking massive. It had all the cool props and stuff in it. Like had
so
the big
good.
life-size predators and stuff in it.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was a fucking shop.
I
remember going to Kingston Museum and upstairs they had a movie props day and they had the Predator stood there.
Really?
Yeah, it was awesome.
That's pretty cool.
We're gonna have to go to Kingston Museum one day as well. We should have gone for this episode. Really,
we probably should have.
We should have just gone. We should have really taken the Zoom mic and gone to Kingston.
We can still do that today, though.
And then we just go into the museum and be like, hello, we're going to record this walking around. I don't know. I can't remember what's in there. All I remember being in there was a bit of wood. But I think there's more to it than that.
You're not really selling it for
I
me.
remember the first times I went to Kingston on my own, I went to Our Price.
Now, is this on your own? On your own?
On your own
with your mates?
Literally on my own. Got the bus, went to Our Price and bought, No Doubt... what's that big song they did?
Oh, what was it? Don't Speak.
Yeah. Don't Speak on cassette, and then got the bus back home.
You and me, we used to be.
That was my day. That was my day to Kingston on my own.
That's not bad because I didn't start going.
It's not that exciting.
I didn't start going to Kingston on my own until I was easily like 20 years old. Because it was just like, I don't know, it was kind of...
I was a lot younger than that when I was
It was just kind of, to me, it just felt weird. I mean, I went places on my own and stuff, but like, it was always just like, oh, well, if I'm going here, I might as well see if some mates want to come with me.
I get that,
Like, and then I was just like, no, fuck my mates.
I'd go like with a mate, like I'd go down with a couple of friends, Saturday, pocket money day.
Yeah, that's it. But like, we'd always go to Books, Bits and Bobs as well.
Oh, I love that shop as well.
Because it's like when you walk in, they had like all the joke dress up stuff.
And all the dress up stuff and all like the costumes, the fancy dress costumes, the different masks hanging off the wall.
And then like you get to the
Predator again was there.
Yeah.
Big theme of Predator in Kingston.
Yeah, real big fans.
Yeah. They should film the next film here. Oh my god! Can you imagine if they filmed the new Predator film in Kingston? That'd be fucking awesome.
Predator
just
Kingston.
Running through the Bentall Centre. Getting told off for running.
Getting told off for running. And then just blow up someone's head.
Yeah.
Stop running! Never mind. Yeah, no, because
then gets pulled up by the officers for dropping litter.
Yeah.
We saw you drop that man's skull and spine on the floor, Mr. Predator.
He just points his laser at it and disintegrates it.
What did you say?
Books, bits and bobs. When you go to the counter, you always had the the badges, all the badges and like sew on badges and stuff like that. And then obviously opposite or near to it was Laser Quest, which was always a big deal.
Holy shit, yeah, Laser Quest.
Laser Quest was like...
I remember going to a rave at Laser Quest one night.
That's weird.
Yeah, because the people that worked at us for a rave there one night.
That's fucking awesome, actually.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
I take that back. That's not weird.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah, I always remember going there because it was only like £5. And then obviously they like, all right, what's your name? And you're just like, yeah, the killer. And you're
Half
just
the packs never bloody worked though whenever I went.
Yeah, no, they were kind of dog shit.
It was on its last legs for a long time.
I'd like to go out there now. Like,
it's not Laser Quest anymore, is it?
No. But is something built there?
Yeah, well, I thought it was a gym, but somebody told me it was a bar. But I've never gone up there.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Like round the side,
above
near
the shop,
Barcadia.
Yeah.
And there's something up there, but I don't know if wasn't sure if that
because
was
there's
part
still
of
a doorway in front of it with something above the door.
Yeah,
and it's something ship. I swear it's
because I always remember like those 3 flights of stairs you have to walk up to, and then inside you got like there was like the point blank shooting game and stuff like that. And then like I actually remember going there once, and I was in Kingston with 2 other mates, and we were walking past somewhere, and these 2 guys had stopped us, maybe like a little bit older than us. So they were like, we were 15, they were maybe like 17, and they just asked us if we had any money or anything, just like, only like for £1.
Yeah,
they were just like, oh, you got like £1? And it's like, nah. Kept on walking, and then we went up to Laser Quest, and the guy said, oh no, like we're fully booked today, can't help you. And then when we turned around to leave, these 2 guys had followed us in, and we're just standing there, just like, I thought you said you didn't have any money. And then like I looked down at the guy's hand, and like out of the hoodie pocket, he had like one of those old school like telephone metal cables from like the payphones, like sliding out into his hand. And I was like, cool, I'm about to get beaten to death by a phone cord. So I was just like, I have £1, and then gave it to him, and they went, and it was like, that simple. I was just like, what the fuck just happened? Like, it was kind of odd.
That you were basically
basically mugged. Basically mugged.
Hell.
Yeah.
Shit.
The thing is, though, I give people money before they give me the chance to get mugged.
It's true. You do. You do. Yeah. I don't do it as much anymore. I'm just like fuck, because you get a lot of those in the Kingston as well. On
my
the high street when you see them out.
Or in Surbiton High Street as well. I think there's a lot of them. It happened last night. You and Callum were like.
That was someone else of a change. Yeah. I also meant like the charity collectors as well. Hey, how you doing today?
Them. That's why I always have my headphones on, but they find ways around it.
Of course they do. I was on the phone once, and some girl was like, "Why don't you have that phone and talk to me?"
Because this is my wife.
Yeah. Fuck off.
Fuck off. Yeah. I remember walking through once, and I had my headphones in, and this guy was like looking at me, just like pointing at his ears, and like obviously saying something. And I was like, "What, mate?" And he's like, "What are you listening to?" And I was just like, "Oh, like whatever." And he's like, "Oh, cool. Give me some money." And I was like, "No.
Fucking it. I've been standing in front of you.
I get why they do it. I know they're told to be like,
yeah, of course, that's their job. I feel bad, but I always do the polite. No, I'm fine.
I can't, mate. I haven't got it in me to be that much of a cock.
When they keep pushing, it's just like I'm not a cop. I'm just like, stop it. You're pissing me off now.
Yeah, it's just like, nah, mate.
Several chances to leave.
Yeah,
politely.
Like I've said no. Trust me, it's not happening.
Maybe we should start doing it to them.
The paintball people are worse.
We should start doing it to them.
Yeah, that'd be quite good, actually, wouldn't it?
Stopping them in the street and trying to get them to give us money.
We should just film them. We should just ask
or just go up to them with a pole in their arms.
Who's your favourite spice girl?
Okay, I'll listen to your pitch. I won't give you any money, but afterwards you can have a little interview with us right here.
Yeah.
But you're right. The paintball guys.
What's your pitch? And then we'll just be like, we'll get back to you.
If the paintball guys were like, you and your friends can just do it running around Kingston, fucking awesome.
Yeah,
can you
brilliant.
Just fuck it. I'd just shoot everything.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely that'd be a lot of fun.
Paintball in Kingston would be fucking awesome. Just like
open
the whole town to yourself.
Entire town. They close off everything. You have to sign up to be on it.
Centres as well.
You have to sign up to do it, and they literally close off everything from like the bridge to like the like past like the mill. That all gets closed off. So there's boundaries. There's a radius that you stick to, and it's just hell. But that'd be badass.
Right? We should get on that.
That would be fucking badass.
We should get on that.
When I win the lottery, I'm giving £1 million of that winnings just to Kingston to say, I want to close this town and I want to play paintball.
They'll put more in because they have to think, well, at night, you can do it at night with like lights and shit. Yeah. Because then the shops will be closed, so it'd be cheaper because you wouldn't have to pay to cover the profits that we're missing out on.
It's very true. I like that. Let's do that.
So that's a business plan right there.
I think no. Do it at like 3 in the morning when nothing's open, so no one's losing out.
Yes.
Do
early
it 3 in the morning.
Dawn.
Yeah.
Dawn.
Yeah.
As the sun rises.
If you're interested in 3 in the morning paintball in the entirety of Kingston, please contact.
I really want to have a Western night down the pub one night. Me and Jack talk about this a lot. A Western night, like for one.
Do you secretly love cowboys?
No, I don't. I just think it would be good fun for just like a weekend. Just take the doors away, put the 2 saloons. Like take everything away. Have the old worldy music playing.
Yeah,
and have like. You have to extend the bar a bit wider.
This is just Jack wanting to wear a shirt and a waistcoat behind the bar.
So you can throw people down the bar in the tussles, and we'll have like quickly breakable chairs to like hit over backs. And a spit bucket.
And like sugar glass like bottles that can be broken over people's heads.
I don't know where you drink, but in this drink, I don't know where you drink, but in this bar, we drink whiskey.
I'll have a Coke with ice, please.
No, you have whiskey.
No, I'm going to go and see the comedy.
And we can have like shootouts at the front with like cap guns, like you can challenge the jewels and stuff. Oh, that'd be awesome.
That'd be amazing. Awesome.
Just for a weekend, just turning into that.
And only one of the windows is replaced with breakaway glass and someone gets thrown out of it. That'd be sick.
Horses outside.
Of course.
Do the whole Kingston. Turn it into a Western, like Westworld.
That's it. Westworld. We could, well, you know, like Old London Road has like the block party, doesn't it?
Yes.
In the summer, we could just say, how about a Western thing?
Yes.
You can get your horse shoes attached to
I
want
to be the blind guy that sits outside in the rocking chair.
Oh, that's good.
Commenting on the jewels that day.
I've heard. Oh man, whenever you went to Fort Park and there was like the gun bit, and it's like a weird like Western setup, and you shoot something, and there's always just like a guy in the bath who then just spits water at you.
There's one at Chisholm Adventures as well, the Hillbilly family.
It's so weird.
The Hillbilly family.
It looks so weird.
It is weird. It's pretty creepy. We need to go to a theme park as well.
Yeah, that's true. Although I'm not very good with rides.
No, you said that. I reckon that'd be alright. I reckon you'd be alright to go on a ride.
Really?
Yeah, an upside down one.
Yeah.
You should do it.
Don't really like the feeling.
No, it's not a good fit. It's fun though.
No,
you'll do it for the
people
podcast.
Be sick. I'll have to do it for the podcast. Well,
me and Lizzie were planning to get people out for a May trip to Fort Park.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, I might be up for that.
We should do that. It'd be awesome. We'll get a load of people out and we'll go to Fort Park in May.
That sounds good. Can I bring
when
beers?
this episode comes out, May already a few days away.
Can I bring beers? I feel like I'm starting to be able to not do things.
You can get beers there.
There is at the bar, isn't there?
Yeah, there's bars there and stuff.
That's Thorpe Park. That's near Kingston, sort of.
Probably don't want those before you go on an upside down ride.
Yeah, I probably don't want to do a lot of things before going on upside down. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Because I said there was one holiday we went, like, when we went up to Derby and we were going to go and visit Alton Towers. And the entire holiday, I was just like, I'm riding Nemesis. I'm going to fucking ride Nemesis. I'm going on Nemesis. And my sister all the way was just going, You're not going on it. I know exactly what's going to happen. You're not going on it. You're going to see it and you're not going to go on it. And we saw it and I was like, yeah, I'm not going on it.
You have to face your fear, man. That would be the 100th episode. We go to Alton Towers and you face your fear.
Face my fear. Well, no, that's right. We don't have to. We can go to Thorpe Park. They've got Nemesis Inferno. It's exactly the same ride.
I love Nemesis Inferno, man. It's a great fucking ride.
Maybe I'd consider it. I think this is just like the child in me, just like because I haven't like faced the fear.
You can do the running man on the Inferno. Your legs hang out the bottom, so you just
I'm
pretend you're running on the spot.
I'm probably going to lose a shoe.
No, you just tie your lace up before you get on. It'll be all right.
Fair enough.
Or just take them off.
And no one wants that.
No, I don't want that either.
No one needs that. No one needs that in their life.
Apart from the Fighting Cocks,
yeah.
Are there any other pubs you usually hit out in Kingston?
Rarely.
Yeah.
I'd say like if I'm having like lunch with Lucy, I'll
Sounds like a sitcom. Sounds like a daytime TV show.
With
Lunch with Lucy.
It's the segment of my chat show where I'm gonna have lunch and we discuss
this
things.
week on Lunch with Lucy.
Lucy,
check out a brand new Mexican place by the riverside.
If we have lunch or if we go out for dinner or anything at all, we'll end up either in like we've gone to O'Neill's, but like the time that we did go there, it was kind of weird. Some like weird like pikey lady was asking to use our phones, and it's just like. I didn't. I was like, nope. And unfortunately, Lucy had her phone like on the table. It's just like, well, I guess I have to.
And I
think she used it.
See, again, Kingston, this is what happens. You get people, and you get these places everywhere, but in Kingston, there's a fair few amount of them. I remember being sat in the park.
There are some oddballs, aren't there?
You know the park.
And not just like Moses or anything like that. There's just some odd people.
Yeah. Of course, we mentioned Moses on the Town Ambassador episode. He's obviously the beating heart of the Kingston community. I remember being in the park, the graveyard. It sounds really bleak when you say the graveyard, but it's actually very nice.
Is that near the church?
Yeah,
yeah,
obviously. Yeah.
But a lot of like teenagers just sitting
have
there.
Sex there. Yeah,
I mean that happens as well. Yeah, that is an option.
But I remember being sat there on my lunch years ago. I think I still was working when working out. I was sat in there, and I was having my like pasta for my lunch. I'm sat on the bench, a lovely sunny day, and the woman walked past and she looked at us and she went, "That looks nice." And I was like, "Yes, it is." She was just like, "Lucky you." I was like, "Yep." And she went, "I haven't got anything to eat today." I was like, "Oh, that's a shame." She was like, "Say God bless me." And I went, "Oh, God bless me." "No, not you. God bless me." And I was like, "Oh, God bless you. Thanks. You know, you've got to listen to the big JC in the sky. You know." She's like, "I haven't seen my daughter in years."
Why do
and I was just like, "Oh, why didn't you go see your daughter?" "She lives in Kew. I can't go to Kew. I can't go there with ripped up jeans."
It's very true.
Like,
you can't go there.
I was just like, "Oh, right."
Doesn't matter how fashionable it is these days. You can't go to.
She stopped me a few years later at the bus stop when I was with Lizzie and started chatting to me, proper chatting on to me. And she turned to Lizzie and went, "I'm not nicking your man. No, I've got enough. Only one man in my life.
JC.
I've been married 4 times. I've got the one man in my life, and that's the big JC in the sky. You know what I'm saying?"
J Sizzle.
I was just like, "Oh, right, okay. We have to get this bus now." So
I can't get the bus. I've got ripped up jeans.
She popped up again in the post office once, and I had to go for work, and she was in the queue just like shouting out, "How's everyone doing?" And someone told her to shut up, and she was like, "I'm just trying to cheer everyone up."
But you're not doing it.
It's full-blown alcoholic, like
I
enjoying themselves, so harmless.
I don't want to get to the age, or I'm scared of getting to that point in my life where I just want to talk to people in the street. That I don't want to be that person when I get older.
You should be that person. That'd be awesome.
I don't want to be it. That'd be weird.
Just the guy that shows up in the pub and starts chatting to everyone, doesn't buy a drink.
I would like people to start thinking of rumours, and it's like, I hear that guy like has like 8 toes, and that's why he's all weird. He hasn't got 2 big toes.
I heard he's on the run from the mob in Spain.
I heard he killed the black midget and just kicked himself in the forehead. I didn't. That was not true. None of these are true. I have all toes.
Man. O'Neill's, I like drinking those. Oh, Druid's Head's a popular one.
Yeah. We
Druid's
haven't
Head.
been there in a while, actually.
No, sit
Good
outside.
fish finger sandwich.
Yeah, used to go for business beers.
We used to have business beers in when we were Dice Rollers, we're doing gigs and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, O'Neill's sometimes, just because their food's kind of alright. It's just about food for me.
Yeah, of course, man. Yeah, of course.
King's Head, just over the bridge.
King's Head's nice, man. I haven't been there for a while, actually. Me and Jack ran away from a pub quiz there once. Yeah.
Because it was a bit difficult.
We got there, it was a bit long, and it was like everyone taking it seriously, and I was like, "Jack, we've made a mistake." I remember at one point we were like,
wasn't that your team name?
Yeah,
didn't you write that as your team name?
No,
we've made a mistake.
All in all, we're just another quiz in the wall.
Oh yeah, that was good.
I thought I was being really clever at that, but the guy took the piss. But the guy like hooked us into it. We're like, okay, it could be fun. Me and Jack, like, you know what? We're out for a few beers. It'd be fun. We've eaten. I'm pretty pissed. It's great. And he started doing it, and we did the first round, and he was like, "Oh, and the bottom place is blah, blah, blah." And it was so complicated, the whole fucking fill out, the whole routine of it. We fucked up. We came bottom. Started doing the second round, and Jack's like, "How many rounds are there?" I was like, 10. And he's like, 10? He's like, "We can't stay here for 10 rounds." I was like, "No, man, we can't." And I was like, "Do we just get up and walk out?" But no, he's doing the thing. We were really, like, sneaky about it. We, like, went out the back for a cigarette, went round the side and just hooked around as he was marking the next round.
Brilliant.
There was dogs at the front. Dogs started barking as he ran out. And we were just like,
dogs in there.
The dogs
There's always just like 2 or 3 dogs just walking around.
And I mean, Jack, literally, we actually ran back to the cocks. And I remember I ran in and I grabbed the bar and was like, I'm sorry.
I'm never leaving again.
I'm not doing it again. I'm so sorry.
The night I went there for the garage night with Jodie and Casey, we were walking in and there was a bouncer on the door, and Jodie and Casey got their IDs out, and it came to me, and the bouncer just went, Nah, man, you're all right. You got the peak beard, innit?" And I was just like, "What?" Just go in. I'm going in. Like, apparently, I had a peak beard.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Good. I'm assuming. I don't know.
Were you quite beardy that day?
Yeah, a fair bit of beard on me that day.
Quite beardy that day.
Yeah, a little bit.
You're a bit beardy. I prefer on a sunny day getting cans and going the other side of the river.
Yeah, no,
the one that leads up to Hampton Court.
I used to. Actually, do you remember the time where you, me, and Dave went by the river, and then Zach and Hannah, who used to work at the Cox, turned up?
Oh yeah, of course.
And then we had American football, and then we lost it because someone threw it over a wall that we couldn't get to.
No, I don't remember that.
No, yeah, definitely, yeah, because it was that time we were sat in
outside of the gazebo.
Yeah, we were outside the gazebo, and those three girls walked past with their tops off.
I remember now.
And that big group of lads started booing them because they all looked butters.
I remember me and Lizzie just bought a sofa that day.
Yeah. Yeah, you did, because I'd met you and Lizzie as well, and then you and me went off for beers.
Yeah,
and then we met Dave.
Of course we did.
I remember that.
Oh man, that was a good day.
Purple sofa.
But yeah, I love going the other.
Fell asleep on that sofa so many times.
Yeah, it's a good sofa. I love going the other side of the river, especially on a really fucking sunny day.
Yeah.
Just walking like fucking.
There's that bench a little bit further up in there. That one little bench, and you
there's
just
a nice stretch from Kingston to Hampton Court. It's nice.
Yeah, I like that walk. We did that a little while ago, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. It was pouring fucking rain.
I reckon. Yeah, no, we did pour it rain, which was good for the music video we were trying to film at the time,
which we never used.
Which we never used. I think I accidentally deleted all the information.
Yes.
But to be fair, like it had been 8 months, so and we hadn't used it. I was like, you know what, probably not a problem.
No, it's fine.
But yeah,
it got us out of the house for a little while.
That's it. I think we should do that walk again, man.
Mate, we did it. I remember we got back to like Surburn at the Grove, and it was only like 11:30 midday.
Yeah,
I remember midday it just opened.
Because we met up super early. So I turned up with like a fucking like bacon and cheese pretzel.
Yeah.
And just like, what's up?
Yeah, we got back, had a beer. I remember it being an awesome beer. And Ed came met us.
Yeah.
And
that was a good day.
It was a great day, man. It was so early, wasn't it? It was so early. And even though it'd been pissing with rain, the sun was out by then.
Yeah. By the time we got to Hampton Court, it was fairly sunny.
Yeah.
But I reckon, we should do that. We should grab some beers and go and do that walk again.
Grab some beers.
I have to do everything with beers now. I'm an alcoholic.
It won't just be Greg and Joe go for a walk. It'll be grab beers and go out on a mission.
Greg and Joe grab beers.
Greg and Joe grab beers. None of the cocks. See where they grab beers this week. This week, we're in the newsagent next to the bridge, and we're going to be grabbing some beers here.
That's it. We've got crikey, that's food, and blimey, that's beers.
And not even talking about the beers, just where we drink. What beer are you drinking there? It doesn't matter what beer I'm drinking, but right now, we're sat on this bench.
Hey, what beer is that? It doesn't matter.
I've got the TripAdvisor for Kingston.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So, Kingston. Things to do in Kingston, as suggested by TripAdvisor.
These are the people that have visited Kingston and they've put it on TripAdvisor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Could you think of lots of things you could do in Kingston? Like if you were writing this list,
if you haven't been before.
Yeah. If you're writing this list of things to do in Kingston, what would you tell people to do? Go to the Cox.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Well, they have 44 things to do in Kingston.
I'd say probably just go to the Bental Centre, but that's just shopping. It's not really like a thing.
Rose Theatre. That was big exciting news. Yep. Rose Theatre came to Kingston.
Real Big Fish played there.
I was about to say that. Real Big Fish played there.
And Bring Me the Horizon.
Really?
Yeah, apparently.
Out of Order by David Mack. You can't really do that, can you?
No. Well, you can climb it, but it's not advised.
It's had 74 reviews, the Falling Down Phone Boxes.
Read one out.
It's got 4 out of 5 rating.
Really enjoyed it.
Really
enjoyed my experience.
Not the best Falling Down Phone Boxes I've seen. By no near are they the best. It's got a 25% rating of excellent, but a 28% rating of very good. Someone put terrible.
Wow. What were they expecting?
What can you say? It's just a simple, genius piece of art. Was interesting, now boring. The display is always looking very tall now. It needs to be repainted or removed. I did make Old on the Road more interesting, but after you've seen it hundreds of times.
That's someone who lives in the fucking town, and
I don't like it. It's not exciting for me. Shepperton Ferry Trail and go across the river.
Yeah.
Canterbury Gardens.
Just that.
That got a 4.5 rating. Kingston Museum and Heritage Service.
It just seems boring.
The museum's got 4 out of 5 rating as well. So, it's on par with the Falling Down Phone Box. It's on par. Surbiton Farmers Market. Bird Sanctuary. The Wood and Richard Jeffries Bird Sanctuary.
Where's that?
Where the fuck is that? A bird sanctuary?
Is there an address?
Climbing tours.
What are you going to climb?
It's got a climbing wall.
Where? At the bird sanctuary?
Oh, this is Oak Hill Surbiton. The not the climbing, the bird sanctuary.
Doesn't count.
I didn't know there was a bird sanctuary. I pass that most mornings.
Huh.
It's nice. It's by the time the train station. Very pleasant, very pleasant. I wee in there sometimes when I'm walking home drunk.
The more you know.
Bowling alleys, 1. Horseback riding tours?
No. 0. I've never seen a horseback riding tour.
Other games and fun. Ooh, what's in other games and fun?
Swinging. It's the dark. It's the underbelly of Kingston.
It's just bowling again.
It's just bowling.
It's just bowling.
What do you think? What do you think? Like is hidden in Kingston? Like the dark, seedy underbelly of Kingston.
Before you go to somebody's review of the bowling, the headline is "Not bowled over." Went bowling with my super awesome friend for some fun. We booked a burger meal and 2 games of bowling. We went to the customer service where a scruffy looking customer service told us our lane number and said we didn't have to wear bowling shoes.
What?
We went to the lane and faced the annoyance of trying to figure out how to put our names in. Couldn't figure it out. Wow, this is long.
This
is really, really long. Like we had a burger meal with our bowling guy. What? With our bowling guy with dark hair literally dumped our burgers next to us where we were bowling and asked where our drinks were. What? I enjoyed the time spent, but my friend felt the customer service experience at 10 ping was actually horrendous and non-existent. Lack of friendliness, lack of help. Wow.
Yawn.
My next person's like, great atmosphere, very well, very loved. So, sorry, the dark...
Saw a bunch of Asian kids beating up someone.
The dark underbelly of Kingston.
Yeah. What do you think's hidden from us? I reckon there's like bare knuckle fighting somewhere.
There's probably a few brothels around.
Yeah.
There used to be a couple in Surrey I knew of. Not that I went, but I knew of. Everyone knew they were there.
Oh, there's the massage adverts and...
So there's got to be a few of those around Kingston probably. Probably a big drug chain.
I reckon over, like the... down the high street, there's a few bits that are like flats above it.
Yeah.
Probably around there.
What?
Maybe.
Brothels.
Yeah.
Just nipping above fucking card factory.
Yeah.
I don't know, dark underbelly. I don't know. What, like in a Hot Fuzz, there's just like some cult
organised
by Kingston.
That's it. Yeah. The greater good.
The greater good. There's no greater good there. Although I did see a very nice heartfelt moment in Kingston once.
All right.
I was working at Hugo Boss and I stood at the front of the shop and I saw these guys in suits running down the road and they dropped loads of sunglasses.
Yeah.
Like, they'd obviously nicked them all from TK Maxx.
Did you pick them up and go, sir, you've dropped your sunglasses?
Oh, no, but they dropped loads of them. And
you in a Hugo Boss dressed as a suit, you picked up all theirs and run after them so you look like you're part of them.
And the one that dropped it was like, fuck, kept running and the other 2 kept going and the one at the end kind of dropped his and stopped and this community police officer just ran up and was like, in front of this guy, like, oh shit. And the guy that had been nicking the sunglasses just like grabbed him and started throwing the community officer around.
Yeah.
Literally picked him up over his shoulder and threw him into our shop window. Didn't go through it, but just went boom and hit the floor. Yeah. And the guy was kicking him while the officer was on the floor, kicking him. And all the passerbys were watching. And after it was obvious this guy was beating the shit out of this community police officer, they were like drop their bags, like throwing stuff at the guy kicking the officer. We're like,
like Spider-Man.
Yeah, like in Spider-Man. Just like in Spider-Man. You mess with
one of us. You mess with New York, you mess with us.
You mess with one of us. It was just like
How
in Spider-Man.
patriotic of you.
It's just like in Spider-Man.
Fucking brilliant.
And then after that, they were training all the actual police. They shut up, be like, "Oh yeah, you did it right. Don't worry.
Did it right.
Get your ass kicked."
Soccer
and I'm just stood
man.
at the doorway, just like, "Should I do something? I don't know what to do.
Should I do something?" No.
I did see the motorbikes go through Bental Centre as well.
I was just gonna say, with you saying about like criminal activity, like there was a few of the motorbike sort of smash and grabs in the jewellers.
Yeah, I was there one day at Bental Centre in the morning, and I kept hearing this like bang. I heard like this like bit like noise. And the manager was just like, "What is that?" And I was like, "Oh, it won't be anything exciting."
It won't be anything exciting.
And she's like,
how wrong you were.
And then I go, "Oh my god!" And I looked over and I saw people on motorbikes riding into the shopping centre.
Yeah.
And they just started. I heard this bang noise. I thought, honestly, I'm not even lying. For a split second, I thought they just ridden in and they were shooting people. Because you just heard this.
That'd be dark, wouldn't it?
You just heard that, and everyone was running with their heads down. And I was like, "Oh my god!" And then I went to the front because obviously Lizzie worked very close to where it was happening.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck, I need to go over there. Fuck. Ran to the front of the grill. I was and then I was just like, oh, it's okay. They're just smashing through that mirror with a claw hammer. It's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
They're not shooting people. They're not going to hurt anyone. And just kind of like, please shut up instantly. They had to drive all the way around the centre to get out.
Weren't they doing like laps around it, just trying to get out of there?
One of them like fell off right outside where I stood. Like the bike she fell off the back of the bike. Got up, ducked past an officer and ran out.
Right, mate.
Yeah, I was behind a grill, just like, oh shit. You better run, man. He did. He got ducked past the officer and ran out the door. The others like smashed out through another door.
Yeah.
Oh man, crazy, man.
That's it, because it's happened in the high street as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it happened on the high street. Again, when I worked where I was working before, I saw it happen next door as well. But yeah, there was a few smash and grabs going. There was a big string of them, but in Kingston it happened a few times.
Yeah.
when I over the years of working there, I've seen I remember seeing these guys running away from police outside Marks and Spencer's carrying a massive flat screen TV. They must have literally just taken it from the display, and they're both holding it either side, like running with it,
Chuckle Brothers
running
style.
with it, like in Manchester. But they fucking tripped, smashed it everywhere.
Brilliant.
Fucking, I saw that all the time out of Marks and Spencer's.
You'd give up, wouldn't you? When you realised how difficult it is to steal, you'd give up.
One of the most badass things I saw in Kingston was when I was walking down the street by McDonald's, by Primark, the bus stop area, the rowdy bit, and there was a policewoman chasing this guy. She was like trying to stop him. He was running ahead, and it was like daylight. It's quite early afternoon. He's pushing through the crowd, and she's like, "Stop, police! Stop, stop!" And the guy's fucking well out running her, and everyone's kind of just watching. And this guy on a moped with like a black visor on his helmet drove along, saw what was happening, sped up, pulled over her head, jumped off the scooter, grabbed this guy, pinned him against the wall, and just held him.
Holy shit!
Until the police came, and the woman caught up and was like, "Thank you." And she grabbed him and like cuffed him and that. And the guy, everyone was like, "Well," everyone's like clapping, and the guy turned, didn't take his helmet off once or lift his visor up, just turned, waved, got back on his scooter and just fucking revved up, pulled a wheelie and just shot off down the road.
What a G.
Badass.
What a G.
Fucking badass.
That is fucking awesome. He's like, I've just stopped that person. I'm definitely
and he's
doing
also
a wheelie.
just like, she can't stop me if you do a wheelie now.
Yeah.
I've
just done a job for her.
I've just helped her out. I'm going to enjoy this moment of actually being able to do a wheelie. Imagine she arrested him for doing the wheelie.
That'd be brilliant.
Dangerous driving, kids around, bustling.
Imagine that. Yeah, that's the.
But it happens everywhere.
That's it. Yeah, it's not just Kingston.
We're painting a bad picture of Kingston now. Don't get me wrong, it is fucking.
I
awesome.
think instead we should paint a strange picture of Kingston.
Ah, yes, a strange picture of Kingston. I tracked down some books I had as a kid, which actually, to be honest with you, did come from the museum in Kingston. I had these when I was a kid, these two books. I've got one of them actually has the fallen down phone boxes out of order on the front of the page, and the other one has the bloody coronation stone I was talking about earlier.
Oh yeah, there it is.
I can try and explain it to you.
Well, I wasn't reading that one earlier. I was reading
right
Strange Kingston, and that's Mysterious Kingston. I mean,
what I love. So we have two books here. They're both by Barbara and Tracy Russell.
Shout out.
They're old books. So this was published 1996.
Yeah, that's right.
So they're old. I do love inside. They've got an awesome like drawing of Kingston, like a little map, like handwritten drawing. It's
what's
cool,
the numbers? Man. What's numbered?
It's just telling you what the places are.
Oh, okay.
14 UFOs. It's misleading that one's called Zodiac. It's not Zodiac.
It's not the Zodiac killer.
It's not the Zodiac killer. He didn't pop over to Kingston. So I've got Mysterious Kingston and Strange Kingston. We thought we'd share some little supernatural, scary tales. Scary, maybe pushing it.
These are great, man. I was reading through this whilst we were setting up today, and you were doing like the sound levels, and there's some genuinely really good stuff in these. Like shit that I didn't know. I mean, it dates back to like the 1800s and shit, but it still happened. It's fucking awesome. There's talk in here as well of the shop office. There used to be a shoe shop office, but it moved. But it used to be an original point, and the point where it was supposedly really, really haunted, to the point that I had a friend, Holly, who worked in there, and she would have to be there in the morning to like open up. So she would be there on her own, and she was just like, I really don't like it because I keep hearing stuff. And it's like, it seems like really legit.
It's meant to be a very haunted building. Yeah,
it sounds really legit. So
that whole building is meant to, where the Samuels used to be.
Because that's quite near the marketplace.
That used to have an old lady
original like architecture and stuff, isn't it?
I have this story here called Great Balls of Fire. Footballs that shatter your windows are one thing. Balls of fire that hurtle into your living room when you're watching TV, they are quite another.
Yeah.
According to a report on the 31st of August 1977 edition of the Surrey Comet, this is what happened to Mr. and Mrs. Kent, who were living at the time in Hook Rise, South Tolworth. It's actually just down the road from Kingston. Yeah. The fireball, bursting through the side window behind the TV set, announced its presence with a loud bang. It seemed that the aerial had attracted the lightning conducted along it, gutter and drain pipe. It all happened very suddenly. The Kents hadn't even realised there was a storm raging outside, let alone in their living room.
Smacked off their tits, mate.
Devastating.
Smacked off their tits.
Listen to the devastating effects. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Electrical sockets were fused. The telephones were disconnected. Sulphur fumes and soot were blown down the chimney, and the TV sets, not just the Kents but others on that road, stopped working. Dear Lord. Outrage! The fireball was described as a huge
ball of fire.
Yeah, a huge ball, too bright to look at. Alarmed neighbours saw a sort of red glow surrounded by smoke.
Yeah.
Experts in the Surrey comments that the Kent's description of the fireball incident was very similar to other accounts, but so far no one has come with an adequate explanation of these, fortunately, very rare episodes of ball lightning.
That's nonsense. I have ball lightning every day.
That does sound like hitting fucking climax, doesn't it?
Ball
lightning!
Is that one of the things? You shout a ball lightning, I'll shout objection.
There's a storm brewing.
I'm going to come.
Okay, I've got another little ghosty one here for you.
All right.
Strolling through Richmond Park. Can you be sure that the people in front of you are real? Whenever Mrs. Bassett...
I'd like to think so, wouldn't you?
Whenever Mrs. Bassett was unable to walk her dog because of her irregular working hours, a kindly neighbour, an elderly gentleman, would offer to help out. Sadly, he died. A few weeks later, Mrs. Bassett was walking her dog in Richmond Park. She noticed a bent figure walking ahead of her. His clothes and appearance strongly reminded Mrs. Bassett of that of her former neighbour. The dog, anxious to greet her old friend excitedly, strained at the leash. Just as Mrs. Bassett and the dog nearly caught up the stranger, he seemed to disappear. They looked everywhere, but he was nowhere to be seen.
How bizarre. How bizarre.
Stretching for it now, aren't they?
Yeah, they're really milking that. So
I've got one about Office in here, yeah.
Go on then. What you got?
It says that the Sam Khan, manager of the Harry Fenton menswear shop in 1980, claimed the previous manager lasted only a few minutes in the job. Sam can understand why. He too felt uneasy being in the shop on his own, and often sensed an unseen someone when working at his desk. Upstairs, a feeling of menace chilled the atmosphere.
It's always about the upstairs, man.
The attic rooms had been left abandoned for many years. Squeaking mice carnivored amongst the most dusty cobwebs. But one room no one dared enter at all. Even the spiders scuttled away in fear.
So what do we reckon?
Window dressers were reluctant to come to the branch as dummies would unexpectedly fly out at them. The building was exorcised and the strange phenomena quietened down. But they still did not silent. One day Sam heard a loud bang. A door, left open, had slammed shut. When he opened it a few moments later, it slammed again. Rooted to the spot, Sam watched it in the mirror. There was no draft, no obvious explanation. Today, the premises is occupied by Office. It's not anymore. It's occupied by Offspring Shoe Shop.
There you go.
A bright and trendy shoe shop. A young assistant told us a rumour of a man who once hung himself upstairs in an eerie attic room. So far, he has nothing out of the ordinary to report, but local interest continues. Recently, a party of school children and their teacher gathered outside on the off chance of catching the shoes dancing in the windows, perhaps. That's pointless.
Dancing in the windows?
It's a pointless end of that story. You need to put that in. Bit of comedy banter thrown in there.
Bit of comedy bants.
A lot of hangings. They're a projectionist who worked in the cinema, Empire Cinema. That's where Laser Quest is. Laser Quest. Apparently hung himself as well many years ago.
Man, he's not selling it. Not selling it. If you would like to hang yourself, come to Kingston. Like that dude from the art show who fucking hung himself in the station. Let's not talk about that.
Oh God, yeah.
Mark.
Yeah,
I want to say Mark Gattis,
train
but that's
station
not
uptown,
right.
wasn't he?
Yeah, that's fucked up. The darker side of Kingston.
So dark.
Oh, it's very dark.
It's dark. It's cold.
A couple of centuries ago, beneath the quaintly picturesque old court hall, was a lock-up cell. Drunkards and miscreants were kept here overnight, awaiting the judgment of the mayor the following morning. The stocks, pillories, and whipping post were kept close by. Along the ducking and cucking stool. Do not ask what they are. I don't make that noise. They are unpleasant. These unpleasant contemporary items of punishment coexisted anonymously with the nearby pump, which supplied a constant flow of uncontaminated free water to the public.
Oh, lovely.
Women with scalding tongues were ducked in the Thames from the main Kingston Bridge and later in the Hogs Mill from Claton Bridge. Ooh. On the south side of the marketplace... I really need to remember how to read out loud. I stop and then just read something. I was like, oh, the sentence isn't finished. Okay, fair enough. On the face of it, ducking sounds like a rather jokey punishment.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Set up mainly to be for the amusement of bystanders and the humiliation of the victim. Far from it. The sentence of ducking was a serious event, depending on how long the authorities deemed it necessary to cool down the hot tempers of a scold. A woman could be ducked underwater more than 100 times. Occasionally, women drowned.
Occasionally, women drowned. Occasionally, they drowned.
97, 98, 99, and... she's dead. I really do like the background bit of on the back of this book entitled Strange Kingston. There's like a blip of information like they do, but I think I'm going to use it for wankety wank.
Well, that being said, we should go over wankety wank.
Yes,
we're going to do a wankety wank. We haven't done a wankety wank for a while. The segment where we take a piece of literature,
if you will,
written by us or founded from another source. Mm-hmm. We take away words and we replace those words with random searches from the porn search engine. That brings up what people are typing into porn websites.
Yeah,
so
you can go on
filth and disgust.
if you go on PornMD, it brings up like a scrolling, trending porn searches. It's beautiful.
And it is pretty fucking beautiful.
It's beautiful.
To be fair. So let's go into wankety wank.
I'm on the middle six. These are my middle six.
Oh, yeah.
I saw this elephant coming along the road. This sounds like the start of
a sex festival.
Oddly enough, in Kingston, the story could well be true. Elephants performing
elf bondage gone wrong
at the old Empire Theatre were led down Richmond Road to their stables with
homemade teens
tied to their tails. Other urban myths are much more difficult to explain. Phantoms that haunt
ashtray vaginas
or appear in
GIMP
figure prominently in this new collection of
creamy female juices
from the Kingston area. We take a look at the
granny seducers
of this pleasant town. There were
arse watchers
and
fuck dolls
in the marketplace. We've also had our fair share of murderers and
German blonde teen anal.
Yeah. A nice little Kingston edition of Wankety Wank there.
We kept it on theme. Oh, man.
Fun game.
Get out there. Experience Kingston. We're there.
Yeah, we are.
We're there. We might say horrible things, but we love it, really.
It is, as you said.
It's our neck of the woods.
I wouldn't change it.
It gives us material on a daily basis to talk about on this show.
Absolutely.
Seeing the weird and wonderful things happening there. Honestly, God, 90% of all my, geese droppings are usually always heard in Kingston.
Oh, yeah.
It is rife with it.
Yeah,
rife
totally.
with it.
There's a lot of loud talking people. Plenty of loud people.
Bare man around.
But yeah, no, I wouldn't change Kingston for anything. It's a beautiful town.
Maybe rain less.
Well, I think that's just in general.
It's raining now. Summer's coming.
It's on its way.
Summer's coming. It's almost here, people.
And if you're walking along the other side of the Thames, perhaps you'll see Greg and Joe with a couple of beers
and a Zoom mic.
And a Zoom mic. Talking absolute nonsense.
Yes, I'm not wanting to be disturbed unless you're coming over to say hi.
Yes.
Don't ask us for money. Or anything along those
lines. We've got some, but we want to keep it.
So that was episode 24, and we dove into the world of Kingstonian.
It was brilliant. What a lovely trip that was.
I like Kingston. I might go there sometime.
Yeah, like in the next 8 minutes.
Perhaps.
Maybe.
I don't know what episode we'll be doing next, but
we'll figure it out.
Rest assured we'll have it ready for you. And thanks for listening, and have an awesome time whatever you're doing.
Indeed.
This will be going out. When this goes out, it'll be just before Joe's birthday.
Yeah. It's my birthday on the 28th.
Yeah.
This is coming out on the 26th.
So we're going to be out on the 30th.
We are partying at no other than the Fighting Cocks
in Kingston,
getting suited and booted for no apparent reason, and having a good old party on Saturday the 30th.
Yes.
If you're out there, you're welcome to join us.
Put a suit on or a nice pretty frock. And
a nice pretty
us
frock.
Down the Fighting Cocks in Kingston. Tag it the fucking. I have been Greg.
And I have been Joe.
And together we've been the All Seeing Guys podcast. Thanks for listening. Keep sharing it around. Keep giving us a rating on that on iTunes. All that bollocks. It's hugely appreciated. Also, quick note. I am still collecting people's audio for a Get Your Clips Out episode we want to do, or show us the clips.
Yeah.
You sent. We've got so much cool stuff. I've got some great keys droppings. I've got stuff from How to Write a Tune, stuff from Open All Powers have sent us stuff, Empty Rant.
Tony's really looking forward to his
Lab,
one.
Yeah.
I heard them discuss it on when they did the How to Write a Tune with Sam Duckworth. They were discussing his geese dropping.
So people have sent us cool stuff, so I'm looking forward to playing them, and we might even throw some little adventures of our own in there.
Exactly.
But yeah, it's gonna be a good episode. Send us some stuff. Just record it on your phone. Send it to the allseeingguys@gmail.com, and hit us up on Facebook. And keep listening, keep loving, keep sharing, keep everything. It's awesome. Thank you so much.
Oh, and just one more thing, because I realised I haven't said it for this entire episode.
Cunt.